This sequence is designed to help calm the nervous system. When you're ready, let's get started standing in a wide-legged fold. So legs nice and wide, just let the upper half fall forward. Maybe keep a nice bend in your knees here, just to release any tension in your low back. Just let your head hang heavy. You can keep your hands out in front of you, maybe walk them behind you, or grab onto your ankles. Whatever feels good here. Maybe add some little gentle movements. You can bend a little deeper into one knee and then the other. Just taking a few nice deep breaths. Take one more big inhale through the nose. Exhale, release out the mouth, let it go. Then you're gonna walk your hands to one leg here, coming into a crescent moon. Drop that back knee. Just let the upper half lift. Sink the hips a little deeper towards the mat. Getting into that hip flexor. You can keep your arms by your side, maybe reach them overhead. Option to take a little baby back bend here, cactus the arms, lift through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, just a nice gentle twist here to the opposite side. Inhale back through center. Exhale, a little lunge. Walk the hands to the opposite leg, low lunge on the other side, crescent moon, drop that back knee. Take a few pulses in and out here into that hip flexor. Keep those nice deep breaths. Option to lift the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, baby back bend. Inhale to rise. Exhale, easy twist to the opposite side. Inhale back through center. Exhale, low lunge, lift the back knee. We're gonna step the back foot to the front for a nice forward fold here. Option to keep the knees nice and bent once again. Maybe take ragdoll pose here. You can walk the feet out about hip distance apart, grab opposite elbows, and just let the upper half hang heavy. And sway side to side, bob up and down. Release any tension in the neck and the jaw. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. We're going to take slow rolls up and down the spine. So on the next inhale, slowly roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time. That is the last thing to rise. Roll the shoulders down your back. And exhale, slowly drip down. Let's take that 2 more times. Inhale, roll up. Roll the shoulders back as the head lifts. And then exhale, roll it down. last one, inhale up. And exhale, bring it back down. We're going to come all the way to a seat on our mats here, legs out long in front of us. We're going to take a nice seated forward fold. So inhale, arms reach overhead, come high on the sit bones. Exhale, seated forward fold, arm reaches down. Option to keep a nice bend in your knees here as you work to get your chest towards your thighs. Trying to keep a nice flat back, and then you can let the head drop. I always like to bring little wiggles into my legs here, bending deeper into one knee and the other, pointing, flexing the toes. And inhale, slowly roll up back to a seat. And exhale, roll it down onto your back, one vertebra at a time. We're going to set up for bridge pose here. So you're going to bend at the knees and bring your heels as close to your hips as you can. Fingertips should be able to graze your heels here. And then rooting down through your feet. On your next inhale, you're going to send your hips towards the ceiling. Try to keep a nice space in between your chin and your chest here for a nice long spine. Option to roll onto those shoulders here, maybe clasp your hands underneath you. Just lift the hips a little higher. Make sure to continue taking deep breaths here. One more inhale, lift as high as you can. And exhale, slowly lower down to the mat. Alright, so we're going to come into a shoulder stand here. First option though is just to place your hands or maybe a pillow underneath your hips and send your feet up towards the sky. Still getting all that great benefit here. If you want to come into shoulder stand, keeping your head nice and still, looking up towards the ceiling, you're going to lift your hips, keeping your hands at your low back, and see if you can stack your hips over your shoulders. Take a few deep breaths here. Option for plow pose. If you want to lower your feet, see if they touch the ground behind you. And then from here, if they do, you can bend at the knees, going for deaf man's pose. Squeeze the knees on either side of the head. If you took plow pose or any variation, lift the legs back overhead. Take one more inhale here. And exhale, slowly lower the legs down to the mat. We're going to come into fish pose now to counteract that. So pop up onto your forearms, fingertips facing your hips. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, drop the head back. Just take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, tuck your chin into your chest. Exhale, slowly lower onto your back. We're going to come into reclined butterfly, so knees out wide, soles of the feet to touch. Place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. You can feel the natural rise and fall of your breath as you breathe, as the belly rises up and down. And maybe feel that heart rate start to slow down. Your next inhale, close your knees like a book, bring them into your chest. Give them a nice sweet squeeze, maybe you kind of rock side to sky. Option to stay here or come into happy baby. You can grab onto your big toes, maybe the outside of your feet. Make sure you're pressing that low back into the mat here. If that grip isn't happening, feel free to grab onto your knees as well. Just feel nice and relaxing. On the next inhale, bring your knees back into your chest. Tee out the arms, and on your exhale, just let them drape to one side here. Just nice and easy, no need to press them down. Just a nice gentle twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale, drop them to the other side. Next inhale, bring the knees back through center, give them a nice squeeze. Maybe your forehead comes to your knees, one more big inhale. Exhale, Shavasana, our final rest here. The ultimate pose to help calm the nervous system. And stay here, just taking a few deep breaths. When you're ready, you can get on with your day.